The ripple effects of FTX's collapse can still be felt in the crypto world. Crypto firm BlockFi has filed for bankruptcy, and the filing shows the company had more than 100,000 creditors with liabilities and assets ranging from $1 billion to $10 billion. Now, leading into the midterms, former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried donated to political campaigns across the country. One of those was a check to Beto O'Rourke. Joining us from the Texas Tribune is James Berrigan. His latest report is titled "Beto O'Rourke Returned $1 million check from FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried." Thank you so much for joining us today. As your headline shows, O'Rourke actually ended up returning that donation. Do we know why that was?
Well, according to the O'Rourke campaign, they had not solicited the donation. Usually they try to talk to donors, and you really need to convince somebody to give you $1 million. This showed up unsolicited, and the campaign decided to give it back because they didn't know where it had come from, and it caught them by surprise. The timing of the return of the money, however, does raise some skepticism from folks who are inclined to do that. It was 2 days after there was a major publication about that raised questions about FTX and where the money was.
All right, James, and we've been tracking this the past week or so. It's not just O'Rourke. Bankman-Fried donated to lawmakers actually on both sides of the aisle. Can you give us a breakdown of a few of those?
Yeah, well, Sam Bankman-Fried donated a total of $40 million this cycle, mostly to Democrats, but other people affiliated with FTX gave to Republicans, also congressional candidates. In Texas, we have Greg Casar, who won District 35 that covers Austin and San Antonio. And Sam Bankman-Fried also gave to Jasmine Crockett, Dallas, who won a Dallas congressional seat. And on the Republican side, FTX gave to, or FTX affiliated people gave to Ronnie Jackson, Monica De La Cruz, who won that crucial South Texas congressional district, and to Cassandra Garcia, who challenged Henry Cuellar on Laredo.
Okay, and many of those lawmakers are deciding to either return the money or donate it to charity. Do you have any insight on why they're making that decision?
Yeah, and we had to be clear that none of the people who got money from Texas, from FTX affiliated people, have responded to us about, other than Beto O'Rourke, about whether they gave the money back or given it to charity. But the strategy is to give the money to charity so that you are not tied to this ill-gotten money or what is perceived to be ill-gotten money, and you sort of separate yourself from the scandal. If you hold on to it, it gives your opponents an ability to say, hey, they're holding on to this money that was ill-gotten, that hurt people, and it gives you a bit of a black eye there.
All right, James Berrigan, thank you so much from the Texas Tribune.